Welcome back to another video here on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We have information about a new content pass coming to the game, and I gotta be honest, it worries me. Now, the big thing that worries me is the fact that it says Phase 1, September through February. That is a massive, massive time span, and if you look at the actual content you're getting, it doesn't feel great. Now, the biggest thing for this isn't just the time span itself and the content you're getting, but the fact that this seems like we will not be seeing an unlockable/challenge system until at least February or beyond. The biggest thing in the game right now is there is a quote-unquote lack of things to do. Now, I wasn't even close to one of the first people to get 99 in the game. There were people that had 99 a month or two into the game, and I was, maybe a couple of months after that, and even then, it still feels like I have been level 99 for a long, long time. Sure, leveling up perks and different builds is great and all that, but with the metas in place in the game, really you're selling by not running some of the better perks, and you're just leveling things up. So realistically, it honestly feels like there's not a whole lot to do, and when you already look at the family side as a whole, where basically you're almost camping an exit with no level ups in sight or rewards for getting XP, the game is going to get more stale and more dull as time goes by. Sure, we're going to look at some of the positives of this, as you get new contents, cosmetic packs, a victim hair pack, new execution packs, a new Leatherface skin, a new map and whatnot, and a brand new mode. But I feel like the fact that we're not getting an unlockable system or a level cap upgrade before then is a huge missed opportunity. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're going to have one in between this time span, but I just think that's a conflict of interest and would kind of sort of kill the paid content, right? Like, why would they release a level cap increase or unlockables that you can earn stuff for free when they just have this $20 content pass, supposedly a Phase 1, September through February. The fact that it says Phase 1 tells me that it's like the whole thing, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but that worries me. Obviously, let's look at the actual content itself, because some of you guys might be super excited. You might be like, I don't need the unlockable system or the challenge system. Stop whining about it. Just play the game. It's fun. It is fun. The game is fun. But every game since like Call of Duty 4, multiplayer-wise, has had some sort of extra unlockable, right? Headshot challenges, doing a certain thing in the game to unlock something. It adds to the experience. A prestige for perks, whatever it may be, it adds to the experience. It adds more fun, in my opinion, and it gives more replayability. At this point in time, I maybe see myself playing like an hour or two every other day, whereas if there was unlockables, I'd probably be playing that hour or two every day. But as far as what you're getting here, you can see that there's over $45 worth of content for $19.99. Also, you have additional planned paid content not included. Oh, so this isn't even a part of it. Wait. Okay. I misread it. It's still great. It's still fine, but I misread it. This is actually stuff that is coming in the future. $10. I thought they were valuing at $10 and you got it in the content pass. They're selling the new Leatherface skin for $10. There's already a lack of skins in the game, and it's going to be a probable singular skin. $10. I mean, the Nicotero one was already bad enough. Okay, new cosmetics, $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, $4.99. Victim hair pack is $10. 2 new execution packs, that's $7 each. Is that really all you're going to see? I mean, the new cosmetics, there could be some for other family members, but as far as the content pass itself, this is a stupid idea, by the way. This is so dumb. Why are we still making these decisions, Gun? Why? Early access to a game mode through a paywall. We are going to be splitting up the player count through a paywall. The dumbest thing you can do in general, but when you have a limited player pool, your player count is not the best. The game is coming off of Game Pass. You might lose another 30% or more players, and you're going to limit the player pool, the player count again, through a paywall. I mean, I just don't get it, but new victim, new family. So if you consider what the last bundle was $17.99, you're already almost getting your value's worth with the content pass. I think the big issue and the big kind of my worry is that is this almost a money grab where you're selling this content pass and you'll still deliver it because you're going to get the money right away, I imagine, but you're selling a content pass for a game that might not even exist by February. I'm going to be honest, I love this game to death, and I don't want to be so negative, but it's really been hard not to be lately. I think it's concerning, and I probably still will buy this, but yeah, I mean, if you're somebody that's, penny pinching, you're saving your money for what you think is super valuable, I don't know if this is going to be worth it, because like I said, by February, the queues are already bad. It could be unplayable by then. It really could be. And then I just think that the early access, sure, a new mode could be great. It could even help the game massive. Maybe it turns the whole thing around and this mode itself is so fun that it adds an extra 2 years to the game cycle because a lot of new players come in. That would be awesome. Love this game to death once again, but I'm just being realistic. You get a new execution pack, a new cosmetic, a new cosmetic, a new cosmetic, and a new cosmetic. So if you end up liking all this stuff, you're definitely going to get your $20 worth in terms of if you were going to try to buy it singularly. But yeah, new victim, new family member. The problem is that phase, September through February. That is a massive amount of time, which points to that's all we're getting until February. Of course, you have this stuff, but that's just cosmetics. You have the new map. Once again, mind you, the last new actual map was in March 28th. Just to be clear, 3 new weather variants for maps. That's great. I love that. I do love that. And then, of course, you can see that you can play the new mode. It's just standard access instead of early access, which, once again, I think is just... It's just dumb. Stop splitting up player pools. Honestly, thinking back, it's kind of crazy. Going back to Call of Duty, it's kind of crazy that those type of games actually survived because those were paid map DLCs where that would obviously split up the pool as well, right? People could only play those maps if they bought the DLC. I think it helps that, once again, there's hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions playing those games. But for a game with a bad player count, it's not a smart idea. I just don't understand the idea for that. Is it a money grab? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have any gameplay on top of this, but yeah, I don't know if I agree with very exciting news. I really just don't. I mean, September through February. I mean, that is just like one new map until February, basically. So a year and a half for 3 maps is, I mean, that's brutal. I get it's a small studio, but I mean, we got to crank some maps out. One every 3 months should be easily obtainable, right? And we haven't seen that yet. Variants, that doesn't count. That's not a new map. Changing the lighting, changing the weather, they're fun for a little bit, but it's not a new map, obviously. And of course, maybe I'm being too negative, but this content pass, I'm looking really deep into it because I'm thinking, if this is a phase, you're thinking this is the big juice, right? This is the juice for the content for the next, how many months is that? Like 6, something like that? September. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, 7 months basically. And this is the content we're getting. Obviously, you have some of this stuff, the map and whatnot, but the new map, the new mode, hopefully it's really fun, because if it is, then, like I said, maybe it turns things around. But yeah, I worry. No unlockable system, no, level cap increase to earn rewards on the way through, no perk prestige. Maybe they will have that. That would be really impressive, and I would eat my words, but I really think this is the content until February. This is the content. These cosmetic packs, the new victim, the new family, the new execution packs, the Leatherface skin, weather map variants, a new map, and then the new mode, which it sounds like a lot when you put it all together, but you throw away the new cosmetics, which don't actually really change the gameplay, and it's not a lot. It really isn't. It worries me. But that's pretty much that. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm being overly dramatic. Maybe I'm being overly critical. Or do you completely agree with me? Let me know what you guys think. Of course, for some of the changes in the game, I think they still need to slow down the victim rush a little bit. I think the suffocating grip improvement, level 1 makes sense, but I think 5% even easier. I think they probably need to revert that. Exterior probably needs to drop to level 2, but no basement door scan, and then drop that back to 5 seconds. 10 seconds is a bit excessive, and I think the game would be in a decent spot. Let me know what you guys think. That's going to be pretty much it for this. I really do want to keep the conversation going, so in the comment section below, let me know. Do you think this is a million times better than I'm saying? Is this actually a really good content drop? Or are you also looking for more ways to play in the form of challenges that unlock things, or perk prestiges, stuff to actually make XP mean something? Again, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of new players coming to the game, and it's great for them. I love it. I try to keep, my gameplay as casual as possible when I'm playing against new players, because I want them to enjoy the game. I want them to stick around. But for the people that have been around for a while, it definitely feels like the game's getting a little bit slower, a little bit more stale with the lack of things to do. That's my opinion. Anyways, thanks for watching. I know you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!